Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all good and welcome to Current Affairs Influx. Let's begin today's daily current affairs. January 15th, we observe Indian Army Day, and every year India is celebrated January 15th as Indian Army Day. And this day is celebrated to salute the valiant soldiers who sacrificed their lives to protect the country and its citizens. Here, the Chief of Army Staff is General M.M. Narwane, that is Manoj Mukund Narwane. And this year it marks the 74th Indian Army Day. Whereas Indian Army is one of the most powerful militaries of the world, which compete with the U.S., Russia, and the China armies. And yesterday we have seen that January 14th it is observed as Armed Forces Veteran Day, whereas this day is observed to honor the selfless devotion and the sacrifice of our veterans in the service of nation. Next one. Daniel Ortega sworn in as president of Nicaragua for the fifth term. Here the president Daniel has sworn in as president of Nicaragua for the fifth term, and this marks his fifth term as a president and the fourth consecutive term as a president of Nicaragua, and he remain in the office till January 2027. Here the capital of Nicaragua is Managua and the currency is Cordoba. Next one. Justice Ayesha Malik to be Pakistan's first woman Supreme Court judge. Here the Pakistan now has appointed the justice appointed the Ayesha Malik as its first woman Supreme Court judge. And this whereas this is the second time that Judicial Commission of Pakistan held a meeting to decide on Ayesha Malik's elevation, where in the month of September 2020-21 the panel has rejected the Ayesha Malik as the Pakistan's first woman Supreme Court judge for not getting the votes against in the in the panel. Now she has won the majority votes in the panel and now became the first woman Supreme Court judge of Pakistan. Next one. The 28th edition of Dhaka International Film Festival begins at Dhaka, Bangladesh. Whereas it is the 28th edition of the DIFF, that is the Dhaka International Film Festival, and it has begins at Dhaka, in which in this festival it will showcases about 225 films from 70 countries under 10 categories, and this festival is held between 15th of January to 23rd of January. And if we see from the India, from our country, the films like Kuzangal, Avijarik, Mayor Jonjal are also represented in this festival. Next one. Paytm Payments Paytm Payments Bank became most preferred UPI beneficiary bank in India. Here the PPBL has become the largest and the fastest growing UPI beneficiary bank, and it has become the first beneficiary bank in the country to achieve the landmark of 926 million UPI transactions in a single month. Whereas the SBI has topped the chart of being the biggest remitter in December 2021, and this data is released by NPCI. Here the chairman of Paytm is Vijay Shekhar Sharma, and the MD and CEO is Satish Kumar Gupta, whereas the headquarters is at Noida, Uttar Pradesh. Next one. Hyderabad gets India's first open rock museum. Here, the Union Minister of State for Science and Technology, Dr. Jitendra Singh, has inaugurated India's first open rock museum in Hyderabad, which is at Telangana. And in this museum, it displays around 35 different types of rocks from different parts of India, which ages ranging from 3.3 billion years to 55 billion years of Earth's history. And in this rock, it is set up with the aim of educating and the enlightening the masses about several or lesser known facts, which displays 35 different types of rocks, and in which this also includes the rocks at about 175 kilometers deep from the surface of the earth. Here the Union Minister of State for Science and Technology is Dr. Jitendra Singh. Next one. Indian Navy and the Russian Navy conducts PASSEX exercise in Arabian Sea. Here the Indian and the Russian Navy has undertook PASSEX exercise at the port of Cochin in Arabian Sea, and this exercise has aimed to enhancing the interoperability between the two countries, and understanding and imbibing the best practices between both the countries, in which from the Indian Navy side, indigenously developed INS Kochi will took part in this exercise. Next one. Indra lowers India's GDP growth to 9.3 percentage in financial year 2022. Here the Indra, which is a India Ratings and Research Agency, has downgraded the GDP growth of India from 9.4 percentage to 9.3 percentage in the fiscal year 2022. Meanwhile, if we see, the BRICS ratings has also revised India's GDP growth would be 8.5 to 9 percentage, which was earlier it was estimated at 10 percentage, and this downgraded growth is because of rapid spread of Omicron variant in the country itself. Next one. A new book titled Gandhi's Assassin: The Making of Nathuram Godse and His Idea of India, authored by Dhirendra Jha. Here Dhirendra Jha, who is a Delhi-based journalist, has authored a new book titled Gandhi's Assassin, where this book explores the Godse's relationship with the organizations that influenced his view and gave him a sense of purpose, and draws out the gradual hardenings of Godse's resolve that led to Mahatma Gandhi's assassination. Next one. Kohli quits as India's test captain after 7 years in the year 2022. Whereas the Virat Kohli has stepped down as the test captain of the Indian national cricket team after 7 years. Whereas he was he first led the national side in the test cricket in the year 2014 against Australia, where he guided the team to an unprecedented back-to-back test series wins. And in the year 2021, India also finished the runner-ups in the inaugural ICC World Test Championship. And Kohli has recently stepped down as the India's T20's captain, and subsequently he also removed as the ODI captain ahead of the South Africa tour. Next one. Legendary Kathak dancer Pandit Birju Maharaj passes away at the age of 83. Here the Pandit Birju Maharaj, who is a Kathak dancer and also a receiver of the country's second highest civilian award, Padma Vibhushan, has passed away at the age of 82. And he was well known for his name as Panditji or the Maharajji. Next one. Thank you everyone. Stay safe and stay strong.